I forgot about this one. And this one is one of the rare times do something overtly political. This was our January 7th. There are many, 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 many more of us lining the streets there on January 21st, 2017, when an imposter was inaugurated. And we ushered in 4 years of absolute hell. Women, because of the grab them by the pussy remark, knitted up pink pussy hats faster than you could say, "Wash my socks, bitch," and ran out onto the streets and filled the streets from coast to coast, including Alaska and Hawaii. And it was a most moving show of solidarity. I'm going to read this, but I'm going to point these out now. Maybe bringing it up would help. We have in here 4 generations coming in together, 3 generations coming in together, including their dogs, and women with their girls and their husbands too. Grandmothers, daughters, and granddaughters. Grab this, asshole. So this drawing here, this is knitting up here. And here's the thread. And it unites us all. That's why this is called a common thread. All right, so it says, well, let me just leave the picture up while I read it. Pink yarn goes up into a knitted fabric of women out covering the streets on the 21st of January, 2017. More than urban centers where people traveled in for solidarity, rural towns in Alabama and Alaska showed on the roads and highways. My heart swelled to see and feel the incredible spirit, for this went worldwide, behind this massive expression of energy in solidarity for individual human rights and in protest against general churlishness. It's really not codified. I'd been stymied on an image, my mind's eye blinded by fat, flaccid orangeness trying to take shape. This woman and this town jumped up at me and reminded me of what real America is about. The freedom to do this in even the smallest of towns across the country, in red states and blue states. I was inspired to start this image when I read about this lady saying she grabbed a random plastic shield from the trunk of her car, saying, "This'll do." I said, I'd follow a lady with a random plastic shield in a dream anywhere. So this is my tribute to her and all the people of this day. I didn't even know her name, Susan Cherones. I know it now. Just that she is one of 50 people in a town of 350 residents, Mentone, Alabama, who participated in the march of January 21st, 2017. Martin Luther King must be proud. 2017 may shape up to be the end of patriarchal government in America. Ladies rule. This card, the original done in watercolor pencil, went to the Twitter art exhibit in Stratford, England, to be sold for charity. I have no idea who bought it. Somebody smart enough to know that it really represents more than you might think. And you've got a real prize on your hands. That's the thing with the Twitter art exhibit. You don't get to find out that if somebody bought it and like it. And it's kind of nice when you let a baby grow to find out who its adoptive parents are. Look in the lower left and right. It's men, women, children, generations, and pets, families, real people, knit together by common beliefs, a common American thread, which is the value of the individual. This is every bit as relevant as it was then. And, look what he's done in those years and how much women have lost. I'm not going to talk about it. Anyway, I'm just putting this one up because this show coming up, women's work is, and this is definitely women's work here, and I knit, crochet, and I do all of that kind of stuff. Like I say, I'm not a very good female. I don't do housework, but boy, oh boy, I can knit up a storm and cook. Anyway, I may have time to print these up again. I think I printed this myself. I don't know if I printed any commercially. I think I'll print some of these up to have at that show, if that sounds like a good idea to you. Thank you so much for inviting me. And it's nice to go back through things and find a place for them. I only wish I still had the original. I really regret sending this to that darn art exhibit. That was the last year I participated. I'd had it by then. Okay. Oh, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Look at some more of my videos and give me some thumbs up on those as well. It helps get this out to more people. My production values are not so great, but my content is fabulous.